Even though I haven't heard it, I'm pretty sure they called the cops on me, lied on me, or whatever. A lot of things I don't know when it happens. It's like, I might hear something from somebody else and they don't know who they telling because they don't realize I am the hit. When you talking to Stephanie Brunson Newman, it's me. I am the hit. When you're talking to Antoine Centel Mason, Junior or Senior, I am the hit. When you're talking to my Aunt Lizzie or her son, Angelo or Sean, I am the hit. When you're talking to any of those people, Bathsheba, Marianne, Sharon, Humphrey, Devon, Beverly, I am the hit. So, um, just let you know, I am the hit. So I do hear things, all over the place. Several different media pages. Um, but I don't care. People have lied about me my whole entire life. So this right here, believe it or not, is nothing. Nada. Niche. I'm just like a family member or somebody like that lied about you. It still resonates. You do have emotions. I don't think, like I said, I don't think they've called the cops on me yet or do another 911. I don't know. Um, that really doesn't mean anything. They're gang stalkers. They don't do anything. It doesn't require a diploma or any education, even though I believe some of the people in it are educated, have great jobs. They just love that gang mentality, that neighborhood hood thing. I never understood that. I lived in Maryland my whole life, and I lived in Baltimore City up until my 30s. I never knew anybody who died. I never saw anybody who died. It wasn't in my neighborhood. It wasn't in Sandtown I lived in. Maybe that's what happened to it when they put the Winchester on it. I never saw anybody die on the street. None of my friends died in childhood that got killed. The closest thing I think happened is in when I was 12 years old at Harlem Park Middle. When that guy, now his brother was same, his younger brother was my age and some of the same grade, but no, his brother was a year younger than me. So we didn't know each other, but I heard of his brother got his little signature jacket taken from him, and he got killed in the school. I didn't know him, didn't know his brother. So some of us experienced that, but not all of us. Um, the next time I saw a murder, well, not a murder, but I saw a stabbing. Somebody must have been fighting, and my aunt Dot was driving up Fulton Avenue in her Fiat towards Monroe. So we're going, no, Fulton Avenue going toward, not even Fulton Avenue, we was on fucking Emerson. Now think about it, we was on Emerson Avenue going towards Monroe. Like I was saying, shit. And someone was in the gutter. They had been stabbed. I might have been like 14. Whatever my aunt died had that Fiat, that orange Fiat. I have no idea. I might have been, I could have been between 12 and 16 maybe. I don't know. 82, 86. I don't know. So, and after that, nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. I'm thinking. I mean, during that time in the mid 80s, with the drug, the crack era was happening, it was happening everywhere. And I lived in Reisterstown Road like Stephanie and them did. And a lot of drug dealers in the area got killed and their head blown off. I didn't know any of those people. Even though it supposedly happened somewhere around here. Um, Manpool, I forgot about him. He got killed near Ricestown. I knew him as a child, but he stopped talking to me when he realized I was punk rock. He was very insulting and thought I cared enough to whatever believe in his insults or anything like that. He was a punk faggot too, so I really don't care. So I don't know what year that was. It had to be maybe 85, 86. Mango was a couple of years younger than me, so I really didn't give a fuck. Heard he died. That was Chanel best friend. I don't know. Um, so I guess that's 3 or 4 times, and that's a span of maybe 10, 15 years. But that's not a lot. I mean, you hear about people, yeah, this person died. Not like it's happening now. Everybody's dying or getting killed by a gun, a machete, or something. And then I think of why it was happening then. It was happening then to camouflage. When there is something going on that is major, when there is something going on that is going to affect a whole demographic of people, that happens, especially if it happens with those demographic of people. Mass shootings, drive-bys, and things of that nature. And so you do have a multitude of people who do die, unfortunately. So this is right now, this is during election time. Does that play a part? I don't know. I forgot all about the goddamn election. I'm a homeless nigga. Um, plus, um, I want to get out the fact that I told everybody that my housing voucher was taken from me. The mere fact that the one undeniable rule was broken by them, the crossing at White Marsh. They would not fill out my voucher, and I have the emails, because this is the reason I cussed them sons bitches out. But the one thing after that I cussed them out. The one thing they did, the reason they got cussed out, they said they would not fill it out because I had no address for them to send it to me. That was my only option of giving them getting my voucher back. I said, how can I have an address if you got my voucher? You only get 2 months to look for a place. You need your voucher. And they wouldn't give it to me because I didn't have an address. But more importantly, housing allowed them to break the law. They broke the law. It is not required for me to give them a physical address. That is discrimination. I am disabled. And Section 8 here in Maryland, little old me got discriminated against again. And my civil rights bashed all over the place. My hip are broken, my civil rights, my patient's rights, it's just a combination of things dealing with being a federal juror. Because I don't care how many times you look into my web search. I ain't living no California, Pennsylvania, a tick-a-tock and a bleak. It's a lie. I got 2 kids. I gave birth right as coach, poo-poo. I breastfed for 3, poo-poo. I put him in school, so I don't care who hacked it and said who put him in school. I did. Half them people gonna remember me anyway. 10, 15, 20 years ago, I see those same teachers that were Emmanuels who still remember me. Physicality. So peace, people. I'm tired of the state of Maryland just stomping all over my black ass because Marianne Bowie want to be a drug dealer from being a full person on a federal trial. You did this to yourself. I never snitched, but you told him I did. So I gotta pop my collar, baby. Gotta straighten out this crown, baby, and make sure when I take that picture, it's gonna be alright.